Welcome back to Worthington Model Railways. Today's job, I have some of these Peco SL E-99 three-way points. And I actually have 4 of them. There's one out of the box here, complete with all the wires loose. I have been waiting for these for quite a while. I had them on order at Hatton's. In the end, I found them at a supplier in Chicago, mail order, and they were a little more expensive than they would have been if I'd got them from the UK, but I was just at the point where I needed them, and I'm hearing that Peco had taken forever to get stuff, so I canceled the order at Hatton's, and I now have them. So, what are we going to do with them? Let's go look. My plan has been at this end of the layout to kind of put a couple of fiddle yards in. If we look down on the lower level, we have multiple points in place right here, and I already have right now 4 tracks that run through there. Now what I'm going to do is on this upper level, as you will see here, I have marked out where I was going to put 2 of these three-way points, and that's going to give me 6 lines going all the way around to another spot over there where I also have the three-way points mapped out. So basically what I have to do is put in the three-way points right where those templates are, which are the right size templates I downloaded from Peco's site, and then complete laying the flex track all around, including some droppers, because we have to isolate these points. So that's my job. We'll start doing some work on it and see how it goes. So yes, these templates are exactly the right size to sit in here. So this should be a fairly easy job. All I have to do is cut out the piece of track that's in here right now that's going straight through, and hopefully this will drop right in there. I need isolated rail joiners on these 3 rails, so we'll put those in place. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 2 outside ones should be okay. So I think need to get the Dremel out. So one of the things that I noticed is the Peco do provide this I don't know what you want to call it, sheathing here to go over the wires that come from the frogs. So I've applied the sheathing on the wires. Now I want to totally understand how this stuff works from a wiring point of view, so I am going to get out my trusty 9-volt battery and my multimeter so I can understand exactly what I need to do in terms of wiring this thing. I do provide some wiring instructions on the back here. So I'm going to try to follow these, and we'll see what the result is. So I've connected up a 9-volt battery to the power feed. We put my meter onto 20 volts, and so I should have I get 8-9 volts right there. Okay, and based upon my understanding, should also have that there, which is good. Now, so we've currently got this going across here. So based on that, should have voltage going that way. Yeah, I got 9 volts there, which which is good. Now that's where I hit the frog, and I've got nothing at the frog and nothing beyond the frog. Okay, so in that case, if I power the frog, I should have oh, wrong frog. Haha. Power the frog, then I should have power from here to here, which I do. Get power right through that frog. That's good. Okay, now if I swap it the other way, let's just power both frogs. What I should now be able to do is see that I get power. Okay, so now I do have power at that frog. Okay, I get it. I see how it works. I think we'll be okay. Let's get this piece of track out of the way. There we go. Now, if I leave this template down for a minute, that's probably going to help me a little bit because I can see exactly where I need to do things. So, first of all, we'll cut this piece of track out. The nice thing about the template is I can see exactly where I need to drill holes for wires and for the under-mounted and for the throws. And the frogs. Need one here. I need one here. Somebody knows a good way to get track into these isolating fish plates, please, or isolating rail joints, whatever you want to call them. So this is the finished result. We're a few weeks later, and now I have the track all laid, so I basically have 6 tracks back here. Maybe need to do a little bit of adjustment on them, but pretty much everything is laid at this point and seems to be good. Next thing I need to do is check the continuity. So I'm going to turn the power on. Hopefully we have no shorts. I did check it as I went, so I think it's going to be good. And I'll show you the continuity tester that I use. Powering up, everything looks good. These LEDs down here tell me that the power to the track is good. Just to show what happens if we short out one of the tracks, let me get something and short out one of the tracks. So I put a screwdriver over that track, and we'll now see as I put that screwdriver across the track that on this zone we now have an LED on the side there, which is telling me that it's shorted out. So as the screwdriver comes on and off, the short will get relieved. Put the screwdriver back on, it shorts again. Take it off, it's done. Let's short out a different track. We'll see the same result, hopefully. So I'm going to put a screwdriver across here. Now we see a short there. Take the screwdriver off, and does it. Put the screwdriver back across, and we see a short again. So that's how these work. Nifty devices. This is the device I use to test continuity. It's a really simple thing. They're not very expensive. They're just a few pounds, and they will test both DC and DCC. And so as I get power on, now if I put them onto a DCC track, okay, put it on the DCC track, you'll see it lights up amber. For DC, if I put it on the DC track, I'll show that in a second. I don't have a DC turned on. We'll see it lights up either red or green depending which way it's going. But this is a really nifty device to be able to check continuity and see that all of these tracks have power, which you'll see they which you'll see they all do. So it's great. It's a great device, and I can check any point on any one of the tracks that I have power. Appear to have a dead section of track here. The power there. Oh no, I just probably wasn't pushing it down hard enough on the track. So next thing I want to do is I actually want to try to run a loco. Well, let's see if we can run a locomotive on this track. So let's start off by turning the sound on. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my efforts here to add that fiddle yard. As always, to the top right there's a subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel or like the video if you liked what you saw, and to the top left you'll see another video.